she had a very valid reason for changing her name is the moral of that story. What she changed it to was a slightly silly sounding name.
Yeah.
I hope I replaced that with the smoothest of jazz.
Yeah.
As a horrible juxtaposition to this game.
Please do.
Like, look at this, and it's like
just
like Yoko
why is there no
Kanno
like AMV of this with Careless Whisper?
Oh no, it's not Careless Whisper. Is that Careless Whisper?
Yeah.
Buzzsaws. Buzzsaws.
The one
Buzzsaws. Buzzsaws.
One of the AMVs that I saw.
I don't know what tune that is.
Me neither, but okay.
One of the AMVs that I saw that got a lot of praise. Whether or not you think it deserves it, I don't know. It's a clip from the end of Evangelion.
Right.
And it's Shinji looking up, just talking, and it's on a white background. And it's, I know a song that gets on everybody's nerves. For 10 minutes.
Oh. Oh. No.
And like, it starts off dumb, and then it gets really dumb, and then it comes back to not be quite as dumb.
Because the one I always remember was, right, years and years ago, I wanted to listen to a certain song by a band called Skillet. Skillet is a band I'm still kind of...
I need a hero.
No.
Was that song
Hero? That was... Wasn't that Nickelback?
No, not that. That was a different one.
No, this was...
Hero something. It was really popular at the time.
No, I don't remember that. I actually don't remember any songs called with Hero in the title.
Maybe I'm insane.
I'm sorry, are we in hell now?
Yes.
Is this Doom?
Skillet was like Rebirthing and Collide and Alien Youth and...
okay. Don't remember any of that.
Earth Invasion. So Skillet are a Christian rock band. For some of their albums, they're basically the Christian rock Nine Inch Nails. Because they had a very kind of industrial sound for a couple of albums.
I just thought they were like a commercial rock band number 50 or whatever.
Go listen to the Alien Youth album. Well, don't.
I'm not going to.
But the Alien Youth album has like a lot of the industrial kind of stuff.
I'm picturing like...
Because eventually they went into just pop rock. You know, when they...
Like pop
Monster.
Metal, yeah.
Monster is just pop rock.
I think Monster is the one I'm thinking of.
It's also got really hilarious lyrics. Like, imagine the most cliched rhymes you can have.
No, I must say it was like, I need a hero, save me now, something.
Not gonna stand here.
No, it's not that. It's not that. They definitely did one. They definitely did a song about something like that.
Yeah.
Does anybody know
it's not from the albums I was hearing. Then.
Anybody know the band Leader Dogs for the Blind?
No.
Oh.
So basically there are 3 albums by Skillet I know. Okay. It was Alien Youth, Collide, and whichever one Rebirthing was on. And so I wanted to listen to one of these. I don't remember. It was either Collide or Rebirthing. And so I didn't have the CD at the time because I think my sister had it. So I went onto YouTube, and the only version of it I could find was a Naruto AMV.
Oh,
and
nice.
They kept on coming back to this thing of Naruto's eyes going red. And it's all very cool.
Yes, the Sharingan.
It's like,
it's Itachi.
AMVs.
First time I saw one of those, it was
like
it's
just a thing of just like a relic from like 10 years ago of like
it's super a dated
really,
thing now.
Yeah,
it's kind of dated.
Does that still happen? Are they still a thing? So maybe it's not dated then.
I've shared with you a piece of toast, right?
I mean, an actual piece of toast?
No, the
Are you
video.
offering me some toast right
the
now?
video is called A Piece of Toast.
Because I would love. I'm going to get a drink in a minute. I just realised I brought one.
And it's basically some guy has cut together a super band out of like every anime that features bands.
Yeah.
It's crazy, and it's really good. But that's actual video editing work. It's not.
Yeah. Because I can respect, the effort, the creativity, the video editing and stuff. It's just It's just AMVs really remind me of being in my mid-teens and thinking edgy things were cool.
And because it was all edgy,
it's
it was
just,
like his master of puppets and his Vegeta.
Yeah. See, that's the thing, is it just gives me big cringe.
I watched Trivium and the Advent Children one. Imagine that.
Oh,
the one for me was Street Fighter Alpha Generations set to In the End. Because Ryu is really sad, guys.
Crawling in my skin.
He had to beat up Sakura and felt nothing.
You know what? Hyper Theory is a great
This
album.
orange will not peel.
Just wanted to get that out there.
It's pretty good.
It's really good. That was one of my. I think that was my first love for like an album. Where I just couldn't stop listening to it.
I kind of gave it grief when it came out, but Reanimator was also kind of good.
Yeah, that was good. That's good. I like that.
I really like what they did with Crawling.
I don't think I liked Crawling that much. I liked Place for My Head.
I've met people at uni that had never even heard of Crawling.
Points of Authority.
Like, people our age had never heard of Crawling and didn't know it as the shorthand for edgy emo stuff.
Where were they?
I'm thinking of Crawling from Reanimator, which is that song, but it's a dirge, basically. And it's kind of great.
And there was, what was it, December? Something like that. And that was a new song, that wasn't a remix. And it was like just piano. No, it was like synths and piano and Chester singing. And it was really good. Like, it was quite a different album, actually.
Who is the other singer on Event?
There isn't one.
Because there's two distinct voices.
There is not enough. There are no other singers.
Well, that's the thing. It's like I was always sure that there were.
Shadows is diverse guy.
If you remember,
Versatile guy.
A Little Piece of Heaven. Speaking of edgy things.
Oh, you mean it was the Rev, the drummer.
Okay.
He did occasional.
So he was the one that was the one that was like.
Eat it. That guy. Eat it. Yeah.
Alright, let's go back through some of these topics.
Because that was
the
just...
Rev.
Because, like, alright, it's very tragic that he died.
He was an awesome drummer.
He was a very good drummer, but I am kind of glad that he's... there's no more of those vocals.
You ever hear Fiction?
No, because I don't listen to that album.
What, Nightmare?
Yeah, I think there was like a couple of songs where I was like, I don't like the lyrics.
Listen to Fiction, it's got the Rev on vocals after he died. Sorry, no. They were recorded before he died, obviously.
But yeah.
But they put it in afterwards.
That's a horrible thing to say.
That's a horrible thing to say. It's great.
Bleep that.
You're
bleep
causing
it.
me to be trapped
Bleep it.
in a loop of death.
Bleep it. It did not get said.
But yeah, he's
I'm very sorry.
He sings on that, and he has a really weird, like, mumbly bit, like in the bridge, where it sounds like they just had to throw his voice in there because to pay homage to him. Yeah. But they really shouldn't have.
I just remembered what I said.
Yeah. You caused me to die like 5 times in a row.
So like my sister.
Yeah, good song.
Are you meant to be doing something? Because I think these guys are spawning endlessly.
I don't know, because I'm talking to you guys, and now I'm kind of just phasing out of this game a little bit.
Do you want to pause it and go get that drink?
I
Look at what we're doing?
do want to get that drink.
We will be right back.
Drink break.
Alright, we're back. Hello.
Hello.
Let's tie up some topics. My sister has taken up archery. This is Scottish sister has taken up archery.
Again, that wouldn't seem like something Rachel would do.
And she was initially kind of worried that she wasn't going to be very good at it. But this sister also does like intense weight training and kettlebells and all that.
Yeah.
So she is just down with proper She's drawing the bow etiquette. It's just
good stuff.
I have got this.
Okay, I think I found the ladder. All is well.
LARPing is something.
Puzzles.
I said she who had her name bleeped and was not remaining nameless. She also does archery, and as I understand, she's very good at it. But she was complaining that one of her shoulders is bigger than the other now, and because she does reenactment as well and has to sew her own clothes, she's got to take that into account.
I mean, my sister only took it up a couple of weeks ago, so it's not like. I don't know that physiology is going to happen yet, but...
Yeah, so you're saying, wow.
LARPing is something that's like, it's been brought up analogous to things going on in real life. And the way I put it is like... Let's say I woke up in Narnia tomorrow. actual Narnia,
Could
right?
happen.
Cool, I'm going to go to the Palace of the Tisrock and get myself a talking horse. Great. But I'm not.
Is it done?
Does it do anything?
Like,
I think
the hand I have been dealt is
rerouted
this
the
one,
lava,
I'm in-
so it's coming down over there.
Okay.
So the hand I have been dealt is this one, and I'm in this world.
Yeah.
And LARPing is kind of not really a thing that I'm into.
So do that.
Just seems kind of weird.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do it. But
God,
I can't act, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I would have trouble with.
Yeah.
I have trouble with that in D&D. Like,
Yeah.
I can never
I have
roleplay.
I have real trouble with
That's why I hated it first.
being anyone that's not me.
When Alex
it
was
confuses
first,
and
getting
makes
us
me
into it,
uncomfortable.
like,
Yeah.
I was like, I don't like it because I can't do that bit of it.
I can...
Now I'm like, well, it doesn't matter that much. It just makes it's good if you can do that.
Yeah, like I can write it.
Oh, I didn't think that would have a hit. I didn't think it'd have a hitbox.
I can write this stuff no problem, but I can't. I feel weird doing voices for a character.
Now, see,
Can I
that's
even
one
do
of the
this?
things where I can do it if basically
clutch.
if there is a shared understanding of this is a bit of nonsense, innit?
Yeah.
So, like, I have run a game for not D&D. It was an RPG of a different
So about the
homebrew
one that we're
system.
doing?
Yeah, Steam Western.
Okay.
Now, my views on steampunk are well known, so I decided
Loves
that I
it.
would run a steampunk. No.
Cannot get enough.
Loves
Have very strong views on.
My steampunk racer, Simon, was the A1 backer on Kickstarter.
it. Wow.
Basically, my view is that anything calling itself steampunk probably isn't.
Everything I just said is a lie.
It's
Could have been more of a lie.
it's an aesthetic that I usually don't have a lot of time for because it's
Just hates it.
well, I don't hate it.
Oh, I thought you did.
I try not to hate anything really.
As is my
But,
understanding,
Yeah.
and correct me if I am incorrect, but you're down with the idea of let's make this out of parts available to me,
Yeah.
but you're not down with let's just slap some gears on that.
Yeah, it's like for a genre, it's usually done wrong because it should really be a Steam version of Cyberpunk, where the whole point is this anti-authoritarian thing where it's all about like the downtrodden and the oppressed and that kind of thing in a world where cyber power is really like kind of like the power structure. Like that's why it is something punk. That's the whole point of it. And then you get steampunk where everyone dresses up as Victorian explorers and noblemen, which is to say the oppressors. Basically, most of the time in steampunk, the protagonists are the people who, narratively, structurally speaking, should be the villains. Which is something that I just find a bit...
But you went for like a Steam Western, and we were saying at the time that there's not a lot to draw inspiration from. Like.
So, there's...
Oh!
So besides that, there's also the whole thing of...
Sorry.
Of like, as an aesthetic, it's something that kind of annoys me in the superfluosity of it. Which is to say, you'll just get gears stuck on things. What are the gears doing? Nothing. They're there to be gears on something.
Just gears.
There are goggles on that person's top hat.
Don't
How's he going to wear
it.
them? How's he going to get them over the rim? Doesn't matter. There's just goggles on a top hat 'cause it's steampunk.
It looks neat.
It's like fake pockets on a jacket or like glasses that don't actually have a prescription.
Yeah.
It's just a thing of like, why is it there? Which just personally...
It's just aesthetic though, isn't
But
it?
yeah, that's just something that aesthetically bugs me. But I don't have a problem with, a steam-powered world.
Going absurdly fast.
So, I thought I would run a game that is going to be a Steam Western and things are going to be steam-powered. Because that's my other thing, is things will call themselves steampunk, but there'll be no steam. There is no steam power. The mechanisms, for example, I don't even think they've even said the word steam in any of their albums. Nothing is steam-powered. But, so I thought, things are going to be steam-powered.
Ow.
And basically, my goal with this was to play the long con, which is to make everyone make very serious characters that will work in this steam-powered universe.
My character is called Will Smith.
Yeah. And then out of nowhere, like 5 sessions in, throw at them some crazy supernatural stuff. that none of them were expecting.
Lovecraftian stuff.
Lovecraftian stuff. It's
I appreciate
great.
it.
I love it. It's because I
poor Alex.
Yeah, there's a cult in my game, and I engineered things so that one of the characters would really want to join this cult because he's not been having a good time.
He's been
very
mistakes.
uncertain. He's made some very questionable decisions, and then along comes this guy with the voice of the stars to tell him his past and his future. And Alex is like, no, I think my character would really be in on this. I'm like, yeah, he would. Have this piece of paper. Actually, I can send you a thing, a picture to put on screen, which is he got a prophecy from the stars because he now has the power to hear the stars. And he got this. And that's what the stars said to him. And,
it's this room that doesn't work!
Yeah.
Yes, this was the glitch room, yeah.
And I put a lot of effort into it, probably far too much effort into it. I actually do believe that it is undecodable. Like, I can't think of a way someone could.
That's be like interrogate you.
Is there a cipher?
It is
like it says something.
It does say something.
Okay.
I know exactly what that says. But yeah, I put far too much effort into it, and now the game's on a big long hiatus because I've had to do a load of stuff for a course.
It's on a massive hiatus. I've forgotten what is going on.
You are currently planning to break Tesla out of out of prison.
Yeah.
I accidentally told you it was Tesla, and I didn't mean to.
Yeah. It's Tesla.
I was just talking about this guy. He wants their help to break his friend out of captivity because
David Bowie.
There's the good cult and there's the bad cult. I say good cult. They're both the bad cult, but that's a spoiler.
No!
Simon, you didn't hear anything.
Cults are bad, you say?
By the time we get back to it, it'll be gone. So.
Yeah, that's the plan.
That's a good thing about saying stuff to me.